Yo, yo, yo. Back up in the building for another edition of the Harry's Drinking Again Pubcast. I am your host, Harry Too Scary, aka Mr. Harris. And to the right of me, Brother Ray G, in the place to be on a Thursday night, off the cuff. T.N.R. We're going to explain a couple of things because it wasn't supposed to exactly go like this. We did a live this morning, but we're going to break that down. I was so pumped up tonight that we actually did a 30-minute live this morning because we had an interview tonight pre-recorded, and we weren't going to be recording that interview live. Some things occurred, some time miscalculations, what have you, and we had to reschedule the guest. So therefore, we couldn't help it but to go live on a Thursday night, baby.
The show must go on.
The show must go on, man. Harris is Drinking Again Pubcast.
Hey, shout out to you, Mr. Johnny Russo, Mr. Carlo Russo of Godfather. Man, I was really looking forward to talking to you tonight, but you know what? I understand, my brother. We understand, you know what? You're 80-something years old. You're still rocking it and everything. Hey, the fact that he answered the phone.
Yeah.
And he told us he was honest about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, straight
it's 11
up.
o'clock. It's 11 o'clock over here, you know. I did 6 of these today, you know. So the man's tired, man. So he's, you know, I respect him. He's putting in work. The person got a question is that, you know, maybe it's us, maybe, I don't know, the scheduling, you know, okay. But this time we know, I learned that, you know what, if our guests coming from the East Coast, far East Coast, and where we are, we just got to set it at that time.
Well, see, he was a traveler, man. When we set this up, he was in Vegas.
Right.
So,
yeah, so maybe his mindset was on that same sphere at that time.
I'm not sure. But Mr. Russo will be back in the building next Thursday. I'm gonna pre-record it again, you know, so we don't have any mishaps. And I'm glad we actually didn't go live initially.
Yeah.
It would have been the third time that we sat waiting for a guest. Happened with, I think, Artie and then Frankie. You know,
right.
We had to call them, and there was a time constraint. That's the only thing with, and we're still learning. Going on, not even a year. Next week will be. What are we going to do for next week, brother? Because next Thursday is the official 52 weeks, 1 year anniversary.
Well, if Mr. Russo, you know, pops in, then Mr. Russo, you just are the ones that, you know, you're the one that completed our complete fiscal year of Harris's Drinking Again.
Because we have a Tommy Chong Wednesday. That's going to be a pre-record. And I want to really pre-record Gianni, so we might have to, you know, you can't really do too early on Thursday, because I'm just thinking, you know, if it's, you know, I don't know. I thought it was a late night man. I'll tell him if 8 o'clock works again. If not, I mean,
you know what? If you want to push it early, okay. So here's what I'm doing. You know, the beautiful thing about my job, because I am a DSW, certified DSW in the state of Nevada, disability service worker. If we have to do it like early, like say what, 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock.
I mean, possibly. I'm gonna, you know, contact them tomorrow, figure out, or even,
you know, something like that, because we have to make. You know what? I realize that like having a Thursday night rant is good, but we didn't expect something like this, and this is just part of the business to where, you know, we have to accommodate the guests' time frame too, right?
Yeah, that's why on the calendar I leave open Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but then I'm mostly available while my son's in school Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Right.
You know, there's not, and then on next 7 Saturdays, you know, I'm coaching some basketball games, so it's gonna be tricky. But if it's pre-recorded, you know what? I'm gonna tell them, hey man, you know, it don't matter. We could do a Friday night. We could do anytime.
Right. That's now. Now we understand why there's some segments that are live and there are some segments that are pre-recorded.
Yeah, and we've been off the pre-recorded for a long time. We started last February or January doing pre-recorded, and then we found out about the live. And I like the live format, but I do understand with some guests, you're gonna
Right.
just they want pre-recorded. Not every celebrity wants to be live.
Well, let's expand about that. What is it about the live factor that is that fascinates you or motivates you?
Man, for me, going live because it's interaction real time. You can see people if they're watching, if they want to interact. I like the interaction, the engagement, people that come in the live chat.
The immediate interaction.
But also, it's my way. MCL brought it up with stand up. There's something, this is our version of people can see you every week. Like there's no hiding, there's no filters. Once you click the live, the pre-record's cool.
Right. Unfiltered, yeah.
I can skip out some of my stutters and my double this and this. The live is just in the moment. So for me, it helps me just be in the moment. And it feels like I'm an entertainer. Like, Thursday night live. So what are we going to come with? And I was talking to Steady and Beeline about the lives and some of the guests that they don't want to come on live. And Steady feels like in his experience, a lot of the guests feel like you're gonna get them on there and then bombard them like with whatever questions for like clout or clickbait or something like that.
Right.
To where the pre-record, you may have a little something, but they can just exit out. I don't know. And I was like, yeah, I get that. But to me, once you give your consent to be recorded, I mean, even if the conversation goes left, I feel like that's even worse because I could take whatever you said and I could flip it, twist it in all these ways. And if you're live, I can go back and edit it, but there's no manipulating the people. It's like, no, go watch the live video. That's not what
it's basically real time. It's real time.
To me, yeah.
Yeah. No, I hear you. It's real time. Yeah. There's no editing. There's no control. It's just basically spontaneous. Yeah. To me, I agree. That's the part of the whole art.
Yeah. And with the platform, because I want multitude of content, and the live show is a way for us to, like I said, always, I guess, show, even as the channel grows, let's say we get 2,000 subs and then 20,000, we start growing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a way to show the people that, you're still grounded, you're still in the moment. And it just presents a different.
It's a real you because, yeah. No, I hear you. Yeah. I completely agree. No, that we must keep we must always keep the live, but at the same time, we should have a lot of pre-recorded stuff. And And
when we get together in the north, and we start building our studio, I'm gonna have it to where.
Oh, by the way, I'm sorry to cut you off. We are actually moving our office to the potential studio.
Yeah, that's dope.
And I am part of that project, so
yeah, it's gonna be dope. I want to do most of the interviews live on hand, and then some of the guests that are out of state,
right,
we'll bring them on via mail-in or Zoom. But
and also, what do you call it? Pastor Mike, he knows you as like our producer, video producer, and all that because I think Pastor Mike he will definitely break you off some for the services because I just want to basically have him like streamed, and so our church needs a audio visual, and I know that you go over there and you're gonna do something like funky.
Oh, I'm all about it, man. When I get over there,
and the thing is, bro, we're music wise, we're not strong. We have brother Mike Bush. He plays the drums. He's probably the only musical person, but we don't really have singers, and we need to. We need to attract some singers up in that place.
Yeah.
So when you get over here,
I got everything. We got the cameras, the drone, and we're gonna have some dope footage. Set up everything. Probably have to invest in a couple computers, new computers. Because I'm gonna want to keep this where I'm staying.
definitely.
Have another laptop stays over at the studio just for recording, and I can download the files.
Right.
Wherever.
Right. I'm thinking of actually putting up to where is if I set up the office to also set up as a studio too. Because I'm gonna explain to them that this studio right here, Heaven Bound, I want Heaven Bound to be like heavily like online, where people can actually, watch Pastor Mike's sermons, edited sermons and what he's saying, and kind of like what you're doing to Harris. And what it is with that is that, we can put that into the cost factor.
Let's take a moment to share a nice Herbalitos.
Herbalito. I'm
Cheers,
Pactitos. My Herbalito is Pactito in my
I can't wait to partake you in real life.
pipa. In my pipa. Herbalito and Panchito.
But yeah, man, so what's next in the channel is I'm working on the Larry Hankin re-edit. That'll be out either tomorrow night or Saturday.
Right.
I'm doing them in order. So the same night as Mark Christopher Kelpie was on, I'm going to start a Kelpie clip, but I'm going to keep that it goes viral this year. But Larry will be out by Saturday, and then I'm gonna edit the Artie, and then we had Rico. 42 was flat. 43, I think 42 was us. 43, I'll do a little bit of Pitt, Fabian. No, 42 was dope. 43 was kind of flat, but I'll still do a little Pitt, Fabian, and then I move on to the Pods Giving clips. Brian Beeline, and we'll get us caught up, and then I got OG, and then we'll have Gianni Russo. So I got a lot of work on the back end.
That's really what we want, man, to be able to just go back into that closet and pull out nothing but goodness, good clips, like valuable clips, like boom, boom, boom. Yeah.
On the work I got to put out, but it's cool because, it's cool.
Maybe one day those clips, somebody's gonna be like, "Hey, I'm interested in getting your clip." I mean, or maybe they just copy it or something like that. But if they can't really do that, though, how they be using your, or maybe that's already part in YouTube's whatever monetization because these people are using your material, like these reaction videos.
Yeah, I got. Use this time. We're trying to get this cat on. I'm actually going to share my screen because we're going to get this cat on. Kurt King Brown. You say Facebook, but this man's podcast is not even on YouTube, to my knowledge. A little bit of it is. It's called the HNIC, Head Nerds in Charge, and they got about 157 followers on Facebook, and so I'm definitely going to get this guy on, and he has a really cool podcast. I'm going to type that in the building, but I want to, I noticed a lot of these people that we're interviewing. Some of them, I'm trying to go hard on the YouTube. The cats out here, just like other cats are focusing on Spotify. They're just focusing on Facebook or Instagram still,
What's our goal? Do you want to get paid fast or do you want to get paid more?
Let me see. Let's see, 157,000. likes. Shout out to 50 Cent, man. Slow dough is better than no dough. That's right. I said slow dough is better than
Better than no dough.
no
That's
dough.
right.
But
That's
saying
true
that,
though.
but since we're doing this thing, I want to go over some of the guests that we are gonna be having.
Let's do
We're
that.
right here, Head Nerds in Charge podcast. They got 167,000 followers on Facebook, and there are 221 episodes in. They got a huge following. This is their website here. This cat's gonna uh, be on the next couple of weeks. Head Nerds in Charge is your new favorite nerd and blurred talk program and blog. Highlight everything in pop and geek culture from the black perspective. And so they do a lot of
Wow, that's pretty nichey.
yeah.
Hmm.
And this brother, I mean, and then we talk about a website, man. They got their website here.
That's right, man. They're doing it. I'm telling you, man. Yup.
They
We're
got
gonna have it too. Yup.
HNIC network. This is exactly how I want ours to have. Like it'll say like hide a network, and then you scroll down, and then you could see all the lists of the podcasts that we feature and stuff.
Yeah, that's from where. Yeah, we have to like a website. Yeah. Okay.
HNIC merchandise. Yeah, go check these guys out, man. Kurt King Brown is the host of this show.
Kurt King Brown.
And
We gotta talk to them, man. We gotta talk to him.
Oh yeah, no, he's in the process of booking. We're already out till February 9th. So the next Thursday we got open is the 15th, day after
Right.
time. So everybody, if you want to hop on the program, or anybody listening, any artists, you got a family member, serious inquiries only to come up on here. Have your headshots, have your links, send them through. We'll promote you.
Yep. Have your promo kit. Have your promo kit. Always prepare that. Your headshots, your demos, your profiles, your handles. Your little bio that also is written not because it's because everything has to be documented. Everything has to be documented. Everything has to be proven. Hey Harris, what is the qualification for you to be an IMDb? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about okay, if you're IMDb, what does that really mean?
Wow, let's Google it. But to my knowledge, I mean, if you're in the International Movie Database, that literally separates you. Like you are credited. You are official. You're published in some
Can
form.
you get your own IMDb? Can you start your own?
I don't know. Let's see. I don't know.
Because if that's the case, we got to put ourselves there then.
How do I don't even think I think it's like I think that's what separates the thing. Like you gotta somebody has to put you in the credit of some sort of project, and that's how you
Like sponsor you or something?
how do you get on. And shout out, hold on, before we get out of here though, I want to shout out all the other podcasters, man. Philly D and ITY Studios, they just put out the interview that I did on their platform last night, so I want to promote them, and I'm gonna go through and show some other people's works. But okay, here we go. If your title has been how to get your title listed. Okay, we contacted you because our title managers have already examined your title. There's not enough. A reminder that the eligibility rules are described. Okay, so you got to submit something. Okay, you got a submission page. We need evidence that it meets our criteria for inclusion as described on that page for feature films, shorts, etc. This generally means either a theatrical release open to the public, a screening at a qualifying selective competitive film festival, or a showing on a non-local TV. Also, or made for video titles, video games, distribution by an established retailer. Self or online distribution does not qualify by itself.
Okay.
So, additionally, we do include some titles which are not yet complete, but such listings are only accepted on the basis of an established high-profile track record of previously produced eligible titles already in IMDb.
Okay.
So, looks like it's a pretty tough crowd.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like when people send you the IMDb, it's
That
like
means they're doing something.
you're official, bro. You're official like a whistle. Now everybody we got has got an IMDb, so we're like we're up there a little bit. You know?
So okay, so I'm just gonna use my imagination here for a second, okay? So let's say for instance, we produce our own either short movie or full movie, whatever, where we produced everything from the music to the soundtrack to the actors, everything. What we're gonna do what Spike Lee did, self-produce. And it don't gotta be expensive. It's gotta be just within our budget, and it becomes like a movie. And now we can basically we sell it to Amazon and everything and whatnot. And instead of us trying, no man, we create our own IMDb because we produce our own shit.
It won't even let you go to the submissions page till you create an account. But
yeah, if you create an account, does that mean that they will qualify you to get in there too? You know what I mean? Or can you just open an account just to have your name on there? I'm gonna try that.
Well, it just said right here. I mean, you have to submit a title first, but it has to meet all that shit. Like you got to have backing, you got to have
yeah.
So like you said, we do our short film. It says right here, it has to be either a theatrical release or
Yep.
screening at a qualifying selective competitive film festival like Sundance here in Park City.
Sure.
Or showing on non-local TV.
Oh, that's right, huh? Sundance is in Utah.
Oh yeah, and it's happening. I think was it this weekend? This week, so it should be popping.
So basically, we can delve into that world, bro.
Oh yeah, yeah. And the NBA All-Star game will be here next week. I'm gonna go live during that week. That's gonna be fucking crazy.
Yeah.
NBA All-Star game. Yeah, it says sell for online distribution does not qualify by itself. So
Sell for online distribution. So
title eligibility, title general public interest. So like released in cinemas, shown on TV, released on video or web or prints that have been made available to the public. This is the title. Yeah, we'll have to do some more delving into that, but
yeah, but okay, now we know.
Yeah, and I think as long as you get your name, some sort of publication. Let's say we did like a some magazine, online magazine, contacted us, Complex or something like that. Hip Hop DX. I want to do a feature on you. You know what I mean? Like you could, you know what I mean? Get up in the building like that.
I want to have like I know blogs are, but like I know. I want to put something about health, man, like natural health. I want to get into that rabbit hole, man. Really, like and it's not so much like so and so, this whole whatever. I want to, I really want to find out the necessary plants or flowers or whatever it is that can heal the human body naturally. Not even quickly, just naturally to all of that stuff. And then to have a website that basically we can find the recipe to do that. And then from there, people will understand, okay, what kind of dosage do I need? Because usually, the pharmaceutical, the thing is it goes from little to a lot. The plant-based, the natural organic one comes from everybody. No, it comes from. No, I know. No, the pharmaceutical company comes from a lot because everybody needs to take it, and then comes to a little, to where it's like later on, like
He's drinking again.
But organic stuff, that's the kind of stuff that people, the older you are, the more you start getting to medication and you're realizing for yourself, they're not really working, but I guess they're working because I'm old and the doctor told me I need this. So you get sucked up into that. I want to counter that.
Yeah.
I want to counter that with some kind of like, you go on the website and there's like a recipe. Okay, this plant does this. This plant does this. If you put them together, and your body will break it down this way,
Yeah.
and it's gonna feed. You know what I mean? I want people to know that kind of stuff.
Yeah, no, for sure. I started unfollowing a lot of the fucking slut whore pages on Instagram, and actually I unfollowed all those bitches, and I only follow like these natural mindset pages. These
like they self betterment, self enlightenment.
Every day. Shout out to Alkaline Vegan Mommy. Gosh, she's like sexiest woman, like pure woman in the world.
Oh man, because they eat healthy, dude. They have to be sexy.
No, but she be cooking, like showing her process, everything. Like she puts out like tidbits like that, turmeric tea and all this.
You're gonna have to like share me her link, man. Because I see if you say she's sexy, then I gotta say she's sexy.
Oh man, no,
okay.
and respect to her, because it's not just sexy. She's sexy she's a goddess, bro. She's literally a goddess. Like she knows her Africanness, her lioness, her that inner tigress, whatever, what have you, and she be dropping knowledge. She be on that piece, lighting her sage, doing her little, cleansing, talking about the higher vibrations and the low vibrations, and it's beautiful, man. Besides Ali too, man. I know there's a lot of these women out here that I be on, man. I be following, like, because they be on some real shit. Some real, even brothers like myself, I be learning from these women. It's not just men. It's not just men.
No, I think everybody should really pay attention to that, because it's time for us to stop obeying and being programmed by our taste. Now, I'm not saying it's bad. I mean, you will find the flavor in something that you initially thought was despicable. If you just really go through the taste and just go, okay, like say the taste of bitter. I don't really like the taste of bitter, but I like the taste of spice, and I like, of course, the taste of sweet. And I love the taste of citrus. Love the taste of citrus, man. So, sour. I like the taste of sour, citrusy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm also, bro. I'm also starting to get down with my cooking, bro. I'm like, but not cooking like expensive style. I'm talking like putting together something easy to prepare, but yet everything is healthy about it. And I'm learning, bro. I'm learning, man. I'm learning how to eat cleaner. Not eat too much. Yeah. I'm weak with bread, though, man. I love bread, but I'm starting to control. And it's, yeah. But my favorite, still my staple, is rice. That's my staple, yeah. Well, anyways, man, we're over here. Shall we get on the health tip, or what should we? Because I'm feeling good right now, brother.
Let's go. No health tip. No crazy stuff. Let's keep it loose. Let's perhaps
watch a porn or some shit like that, or no, keep it loose.
YouTube 10 years ago, we could do that. Yeah, for sure.
For sure, right?
Let's and that's something though. I do want to keep. I know we get. You provide that as well, your wisdom, your knowledge. But on Harris's Drinking Again, I want to keep things, like a pubcast. We go off on the deep end sometimes, but you said, man, we feeling good. We have a drink. You at your local pub, pour up. You know, now I was gonna ask Gianni Russo. You know, man, what's your favorite cocktail, brother?
Yeah.
You gotta have like a Arnold Paul, Arnold Palmer, and all these drinks. I'm like, man, is there a drink for you? You know what I want to do?
Mm.
What I want to do? Hold on. I found something so interesting. While we got a couple people in the building, man. And if you guys would hit the like, hit the subscribe, drop a fuck you emoji or something. You know what I mean? Let us know you're up in the building. If not, just stand idle and salute to everybody.
Yeah.
You tap.
Just enjoy.
I'm gonna show. Oh, my Tourette's is kicking in. So this is what this is what I'm gonna do here. I found something of historical value, and I was going to hit Gianni Russo with it, bro. I'm gonna pull it up on the screen. Let me go into my inbox. See, why am I not seeing it off top? Anyway, I'm gonna pull it up here. So Gianni Russo used to own a club in Vegas called the State Street Lounge or the State Street Restaurant, and that's where he killed his second person at a guy Lorenzo Morales, and that was one of Pablo Escobar's hitmen, and we were gonna get off into that tangent. Where the fuck is that? But I found an old school menu from the restaurant. One of the old menus. It was like back in 1988. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna actually pull this up. This is a menu from 1988 in Gianni Russo's restaurant. One sec. And so I thought that was gonna be fun to fuck around with and see if he even remembered. Be like, bro, have you seen this? Because I had to go into the university files at like UNLV, some Las Vegas .univ.edu, some shit to look. So I did a little bit of research, man.
You did your homework.
I did a little bit of.
Oh wow, you would have had some deep yeah. Well, we'll catch him again.
And I'm still gonna bring it up. All right, here we go. I had to download it. Sorry, guys.
Hey, you know what? I think that happening to us, bro. I think that's actually a blessing because the next time he come to us, hey, we had the respect to give him a call. We were respectful, we got, and
here we go.
Yeah.
So, all right. So check this out.
We gave him props. Gianni Russo.
Check this out. And a lot of people were, a lot of his stories and stuff, and I even found some comments that were like, "There's no proof that he ever owned a club or even killed somebody." I found the actual news report from the Las Vegas Review Journal or what have you that says, he did what he did, and I'm actually going to pull it up right here. So, on the screen, if you see in the top right here, if anybody who gives it down, this is the an original menu. Hold on. This is a kind of blurry, but it says Gianni Russo's State Street late night menu from 1988. Thank you, Brother Ray, for hitting your mic. Cough killing me. And then check out this one. You can't really see it that good, but
I'm back on.
We got some. Thanks for muting your mic, brother. Spaghetti with they had some spaghetti, some all these Italian dishes, maricotti. Look at these prices: $8.95, $5.95, $7.50 back in the day. And then we got this other one here, appetizers. Shrimp cocktail for $5.95 in Las Vegas.
And that's another thing. You know what? That's another thing, man. I want to have a restaurant, man. That's a place that we can gather, and the food they cook is nothing but real healthy food, man.
So What do you think? 250 in 1988 for a spinach salad? Is that? I mean, obviously that's still probably like what, $5, $6, $7 today.
Yeah.
250. What was the like earliest? The earliest minimum wage I know of is 5.15. What was it when you were in high school? Just like 4.5 and all that shit.
No, I remember 5.75.
Just 5.75. So it's been
5.75. Yeah.
a while,
Huh? Yeah, 5.75.
Yeah. I thought this was pretty intriguing. But I wanted to pull this up and ask him about it. And then this here, can't see it too much. Whatever that fucking word is. Restaurante. Is that what it?
I can't see it. How do you? You have to spell it for me, bro.
Well, it's basically like entrepreneur, but like restaurateur.
Restaurant.
Restaurateur, right?
Like something like that. Yeah. Like he invests in restaurants.
Yeah. It says Jerry, who played Carlo Rizzi in The Godfather, cleared of shooting. And apparently one of Pablo Escobar's hitman comes in, breaks a bottle, slices him, around the neck, and slashes another lady, and he pulls out a pistol and pops his ass right there in the hotel. So I thought that was cool there.
Wow, that's some action right there, man.
Yeah, man. But I'm gonna still hit him with this when we do the interview as well, and be like, "Yo, what's this shit?"
He's the most interesting man in the world.
Oh, there's my Spotify link. Go type in Harry Too Scary and check out Desert Underground Volume 1, Volume 2. Because I plan to have Volume 3 out later this year with a couple of newbies.
This is my crown.
Yes.
Cool. Yes, y'all.
And if you give a damn, Cash App. Oh, actually, that's not even the right Cash App. It's Haida Podcast. I am proud to say we had 2 donations last year.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So next week, I'm gonna hit him with the some like fun stuff, because I have never seen, in all the interviews I've watched preparing this week, I ain't seen nobody like hit him with something like that. Like, I even got the address. I got a couple of Vegas historical landmarks. Like, yo, did you know about this before it changed to this? And so like, oh, okay, I remember going to the Cal Neva. I believe it was the Cal Neva Boomtown. It was Boomtown. I don't know what year the Cal Neva closed down, but all those old casinos and everything. Is the what's it called in Reno? The is it the El Dorado? No, what's the one right on Virginia Street? It's like the little dive casino on the corner across from
Baldini's. No, not Baldini's.
It's like right on Virginia. They always got the cheap ad. They used to have the $5.95 steak and eggs.
The Atlantis, no, because you have the Atlantis
higher up, like right across from the.
You have
wasn't it called the Cal Neva?
I think it used to be called not the Pepper Mill, because we have Pepper Mill, that.
That's further down.
That's further.
It's like up there by everything. Right, it's either the Cal Neva. I think it is the
Not Silverado. Maybe it is a Cal Neva. Yeah, the Cal Neva. That's still there.
Right? Okay, yeah. Okay, oh yeah. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna look that up right now. Okay, so yeah, the Cal Neva. Yeah, I remember going to the Cal Neva, but I remember going to the Cal Neva. Yeah, Cal Neva. Yeah, it's still there. Reno's best bet, Club Cal Neva. Yo, they got the fucking in the summertime. They got the $1.50 hot dogs and a beer. For a $1.50, at least they did like 5 years ago. I'm sure it's like $2.50 now.
Yeah,
but
no. Actually, you know what? I'm actually looking forward. It's a good thing I got here on the winter time, because there's no action in the wintertime. But then as I go into the springtime and onto the summertime, so I just want to be able to feel Reno in all the four seasons. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I am just so looking forward. And I can't wait till you move back over here, okay?
Well, man. A lot of things, a lot of things on the horizon, man.
I know, man.
And really, what it is, man, it takes good people, and it's not even that I haven't really put myself out so much as in Utah. I've met some. I got a couple good brothers.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I don't know, man.
You living in Utah, basically that made Utah is your second home, just like Hawaii is my third home. You see, no, California, Nevada, Hawaii, 3 states became and you have Utah and Nevada, so you got two.
I like to claim AZ too. Shout out to Arizona.
Oh, and Arizona as well. So you got 3 states as well.
I feel my spirit and my soul feels just at home in AZ. Not just at home because NV is the ultimate home, but
sure.
It's like a tier below.
Mm-hmm.
Than Nevada, like the nostalgia. It's the smell of the soil out here in Utah. It's dope. I got my son's being raised out here. It's cool. People is like lovely, chill, safe. But there ain't no smell. There ain't no stench in the air. I'm talking about when I'm on the freeway and I'm rolling down to, especially Las Vegas in the summertime. The north is the best, but I'm talking about like when you're heading down south.
Yeah.
Just past Cedar City, and there's and the actual. It could be 68 up north, and then you get to Cedar City, and then down to St. George, and it's like 82, 92, and that there's like you smell the soil, there's like a vibration, and then you go over the little horizon, you see the Vegas lights, and you see there's like a buzzing, and Reno has the same thing. As soon as I cross the state line, Wendover's cool, Elko cool, but out from Elko, from outside of Wendover, from like Pilot Peak. Motherfuckers don't know about that. Pilot Peak, real Nevadans, all the way to the outskirts of Reno, almost like Fernley-ish. There's that strip of the I-80 desert. I swear to God, it's sacred, bro. I feel a sacred energy. The people of Arizona claim that, Sedona, the Superstition Mountains. I had a chance to go to the Superstition Mountains, and some shit came up missing. Like there's some shit going on there, but there's an energy there, and I think it has to do with the tribal lands and the history, the bloodshed, all the spirits,
all the wars that fought in that, because anywhere you can think of flat land, there was war. That's basically what it is. Every flat land that you can think of, war happened in that land.
Yeah, and with the whole passing of the Donner Pass and just all the miners story. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Let's get into that. Have you ever heard this story, Ray? The red-headed cave giants out of Lovelock, Nevada.
I heard about that. Yeah. Yeah, that redheaded giants, right.
Yo, there's some shit there. Shout out to Sarah Winnemucca. She's the lady that with the town of Winnemucca was named after. Lovelock red-haired giants. Let's go down this fucking rabbit hole for like 2 seconds, bro.
Man, what's interesting, that word Winnemucca, that's a native, that's an indigenous American.
I hit the chant button for no apparent reason. But look, this is why I say like superstition type shit. So this is like on the website, Nevada Graham, red-haired giant cannibals at Lovelock Cave, really.
Yeah, my friend Steve swears up and down in like Washington they see like like the Bigfoot, you
Yeah,
know. Yep,
Bigfoot
and
there. Yep, the Northwest, all that.
yeah.
So in Nevada, we got these red-headed cave dwellers. The myth was written down in 1883 by Sarah Winnemucca Hopkins, daughter of a Paiute Indian chief. She told of a strange red-haired tribe of cannibals her ancestors drove into a cave and suffocated by lighting a fire at its entrance. She said the people eaters were so fierce they would leap into the air, snatch arrows whizzing over their heads, and shoot them back at their enemies. The Paiutes named the giants Siteka, which translates to tool eaters. The giants wove tools and fibrous water plant into rafts to navigate across what remained of Lake Lahontan, so the story goes. And the Paiutes are a Native American tribe indigenous to parts of Nevada, Utah, and Arizona. So that's just a little tidbit. We going into some shit, dropping a little bit of things. I'm not saying nothing. I'm just bringing that
Yeah, just saying, just giving what the information says over there.
This is like being a Nevadan. I've been hearing this story since I was a little boy. Not just this story,
Right.
Stories people have put their own spins on the whole thing. There's a Sarah Winnemucca Elementary, I think in fucking Reno actually, but there's like history within that. So I love the whole vibe of
Right.
Nevada. Like this is home to me.
Would you call that a folk tale? Is that what it is when they say that? Is that a folk tale? Like folk tale because it's a story that could or could not be, but if everyone's talking about it and everyone's seen it, whatever, then
yeah. There's a and I would love to do, now that we got this channel and everything, I want to go do explorations on places like this because Nevada has a lot of roads and stuff, and like I want to go take tours, fucking film shit like drone.
Yeah, like us going over there anyways because it's like, because we can sell our content and everything, and someone
I want to take
because of stuff
in Virginia City also, man, and do a little haunted, kind of like just get the history of Virginia City, like a mini doc, man. Just start doing doing little stories. This one here says, let's see, Lake Lahontan, a Pleistocene epoch lake some 13,000 years ago, and at the time of North America was one of North America's largest lakes. Right there in Nevada. And then the cave is real, and you can drive to it via a long dirt road from nearby Lovelock, a small farming town that has grown amidst the moist of soil in the sink. The stories are real too. All you need to do is Google red-haired giants, whatever. But yeah, like, and then also when we were and out there too, man, there's like these caves. These cats got in trouble in Windover, man. I won't say their names, but when we were younger, there's these ancient caves that still have the paint, the Indian stuff on them, and like they're state museums now.
The hieroglyphics,
hieroglyphs,
hieroglyphs,
It's like there's still some of the tools that they use, all sorts of stuff. So I don't know, it just gives this little.
It's interesting, man. It's just United States or America has a very interesting story. I mean, I'm always intrigued by it, dude.
Yeah, we have this place called Cave Lake too. It's outside of Wells. There's an Angel Lake and there's a Cave Lake. There's a lot of lakes, but Cave Lake, there's like there's caves under there. A lot of motherfuckers go missing, and the story when we're growing up is like kids drown in that lake, and either there's some monster, some underwater being that's sucking the people into the caves, or it's like a natural phenomenon to where, you dive and you do something you're not supposed to. There is caves in the lake, so you can't go out too far, and if you want to go dive and swim, you gotta like be aware of shit, have lights, all sorts of stuff. Right. Because some people, the water currents, this and that. I don't know how caves work, but motherfuckers die in Cave Lake all the time.
Wow.
So
would you wanna investigate and find out what's really going on and tell the world about it?
I'm staying on my ass on a boat. I mean, I'll we could pay to send some scuba divers down, but I don't fuck with no water shit like that. I'll be on the land flying the drone out to the boat where you are. Hey, so tell us what's going on out there.
I'm over here in the water. I'm just cool with that, you know.
But yeah, I would love to get into things like that, man. Like, you know,
Right.
just more just even hobbies or things that pique my interest. They're still on the conspiratorial kind of tip and just kind of like, oh, what if? But I do have this crazy. It's not even a crazy. I will do this. This is one of my bucket lists.
Yeah.
And we've talked about this. We want to take these road trips, but
Yeah.
Nevada's 80% government owned land.
Correct. Exactly.
Now, so there's only a certain amount parts you can go.
Right.
But being that as I have an acre of land outside of Elko, Nevada, and I'm building a little something out there, and I'm planning to buy some more. But I want to take a trip one day and just drive. And I'm talking about maybe like a week, have like a week, 10 days to myself. Full tank of gas in the back. And I just want to hit one of these roads, bro. You know, like you're driving on the highway and then you look up way out in the distance and it'll be like a little skinny dirt road, like a trail way off. One day,
Yeah.
I mean, I want to go to wherever the fuck we can go. Like, I just want to drive and then actually spend the night in the middle of the fucking desert, Nevada desert. Complete. Yeah. I'm talking about pitch black because I where my acres I kind of live.
Right.
It's about 6 miles out off the highway, and it's pretty desolate. But I'm talking about going further than that. Let's go 56
Man,
miles.
let's explore the place and just basically plot out, you know, which areas we like.
Yeah, and just the pure. There's a feeling, man. I don't know. I can't explain it, bro. It's in my heart. It's calling me like I feel at peace in Nevada, bro. It's not just the people. It's not just I grew up there. Like there's a literal physical. The way even right now reminiscing, bro. I get like a buzzing inside of my chest. I kind of get like this little, like it hits me different. And to me that is what you would define as like a home. Like where's home to you? Like, oh, I like this. So like.
Mm-hmm.
I could
there's a common thing.
Yeah.
You know, it's really funny that you say that because now that I've come back here like twice, and I guess I can justify that feeling that you're talking about because I thought, you know, I grew up in California most of my life, Northern California, but I have a sense of calmness over here.
Right. Calm. Like
Like
and if anything goes wrong, I don't know if this is for you, you know, a brother and shit, you know, we always tripping on the police. I have this thing in my head. It's like, no matter what happens, if it happens in Nevada, I'm going to be all right. Like just that sense of like,
yeah, no, people here are very understanding because they got the reason why they're understanding because they got, I'm not going to say shit states. Okay? You know, yeah, California being next to us is a shit state. Let's be honest about it.
California's the biggest shit state. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, you know, thank goodness for Utah. But Utah's trying to push itself to becoming a shit state. Hard. You know, hard. And then Arizona, like the voting with Arizona, man, that was all jacked up too. It's like it's a shit state.
Well, we can't deny the fact that in a lot of cases, though, I mean, Nevada's a shit state too. I mean,
you know what? Okay, as much
as I love it, but just in the sense of like they still got the shittiest education.
We're exactly. But we're looking at only 10% of the state because, like you said, 80% of the land is owned by the government. But then, at the same time, what part of those land do the government own that is being subsidized?
Yeah.
Well, so that means that I can only live in 10% of Nevada?
Well, pretty much, yeah. like when you're driving out there,
Mm-hmm.
um, and I don't know this. We could probably fact check this, but like it'll tell you, well, even like those basic bars, those fences that they have,
Mm-hmm.
but like going down to Vegas and stuff, you see like all the missile silos and everything, and it shit looks crazy. But like they have signs that will tell you like this land is protected, and then like it'll open up a little bit public. But I want to go off that beaten path, like those roads that I mean,
What to where it's like you're gonna find it with a compass? Like we can't rely on no GPS. We gotta rely on the map
yeah, like even now,
because the map is the most accurate, bro.
even in 2023, driving from so you can get from Salt Lake to Vegas. You could drive all through Utah and not lose no cells. I mean, I don't know. I've only go to the Cedar City route, and not lose no cell service. Go from Reno to Vegas, your ass is out of cell service for a good hour, 45
Right.
minutes. Like it's
Right.
just desolate. And if maybe we get up to that level, we just do I want to pay whoever I gotta pay. What government worker, like, bro? I want to take a fucking helicopter ride across my state, right? Like I want to take I want to fly over some shit. I want to see all these little nooks and crannies. Like what is over there? Okay, weirdest story. I don't know. I'm gonna say this has to do with fracking and mining and drilling. That's my debunk on what I'm about to say. I was out of my property last summer, and it's way the fuck out there. It's pretty cool, and you can see who's coming up and shit. Like it's cool. Like it's cool, but dead of night. Now the whole, you always see some lights and all this weird shit, but it was a sound, right? Now we're far away from the actual mines. Like the mines were like way over there. There was like literally, I kept hearing this, like it literally felt like a giant was walking on the ground, right? I'm out there. It's 2-3 in the morning. I got the bonfire lit, smoking, black sky, beautiful skies, fucking shooting stars, fucking Milky Way, shit that you don't see in the city. You forget
Right.
that all that shit's up there, right?
Right.
And but I kept hearing this like boom, like feeling. First of all, you felt it like literally in the ground. You feel like a boom, not an earthquake,
Really?
a boom. And in the far distance, it was just like this weird buzzing, like a humming noise. Now we went out, me and this other person shooting. We drove about maybe 6 miles, 6-7.
Damn.
Computer's gonna reset.
Oh, really?
So I was with somebody. We drove another probably 6 miles or so out from the already location that we're like 6 miles from any highway or anything. I shit you not, motherfucking black helicopter, bro. Like we're out there, right? I see fucking black helicopter, like not far from where we were at, but like far,
Black Hawk.
right?
Because they're quiet.
And it like hovers for a minute. Like we're looking up, we're shooting guns, we're fucking out there just driving around, and it like, dude, I swear, it like stopped, and I'm looking up at it like from a distance, but pretty fucking close, and I'm like, oh, they're like zoomed in, like what the fuck? I'm tripping out, bro. I'm out there just free smoking my weed in the desert of Nevada, but scared the shit out of me.
Mm-hmm.
Goes just a little over the distance, this little peak, a lot of hills out there past Elko. Goes just past the little peak to where it disappears. I'm like, and in my fucking crazy brain, I'm immediately thinking they're like dudes are jumping out. They're like on somewhere, but it's the middle of the fucking nowhere. But I cannot see the helicopter. Even the guy I'm with, like, that's fucking weird. I've never seen that before. I said, hey, well, let's pack it up, man. Let's go back to the trailer a little bit more. Boom. We start driving. Another helicopter appears, and I'm watching it like in the rear view. I'm turning back, we're on the dirt road. I'm just fucking like, what? Oh shit. A light fell. And I'm watching and then again, it disappears. Now this was before I heard that noise. This was like maybe 6-7 p.m. But later that night, I'm sitting out there. Now I've been out there a couple of nights, haven't heard this sound or nothing crazy. But just that night, all of a sudden I'm hearing this like weird vibration, this humming noise in the far distance, and literally feeling like a boom. Like I could feel it on my feet. I'm just sitting on the ground, bonfire, chilling, but it's like a I don't know. So
Man, maybe it's coming from underground or something.
Could be. Now Elko's a big mining town. They could be out there, fucking putting those big old drills in the ground, fracking.
Yep.
I mean, that's how I debunked it. So I'm not complete conspiracy guy. Like I try to, even if a fucking orb or something flew by, I'd be like, bro, that's lingering smoke from the last hit, and it flew. So I am always trying to. And I ain't never heard no like like like
yeah.
Like,
that's how powerful it is that they do on the mining, man.
We're out there in the middle of fucking nowhere, bro.
I know, right?
So I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's what it is, man. All the mining that's going on over there. I mean, Nevada is owned by the government, 80, like you said, 80%. Just like Hawaii. I think Hawaii is owned by the government like 90% or something like that. At least 98.2% or something. So,
yeah. And like, yeah. And then driving down to Vegas too, man. Okay, when I was real little, another crazy. I've seen some like black ops type shit in Nevada, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this summer, I'm finally gonna go to Nevada and go to the Alien Cafe and visit the Black Box. But we're taking a road trip down to Vegas. Little kid, probably like, I don't know, whatever, between 10 and 12, whatever. Sitting in the car, backseat, and I'm driving, bro, and these fucking fleet of Batmobiles. I'm talking about sleek, blacked out, dude. Like, I don't know if it was a fucking I mean, it could have been whatever, a fucking Lamborghini. I don't even think so though. Like a Lotus or some shit.
Right. All black.
Like fucking low to the ground. But check this out. They come by us. I'm just chilling with them. About, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 motherfuckers in sync, right? Hitting turns that like the average driver cannot do. Even if you're in a fucking SUV doing 100, and some of those, a lot of it's straight, but you hit some turns right around like before Tonopah and shit. That's like you got to be on your P's and Q's. These motherfuckers come through like Batmobiles, bro. Right?
Really?
And I'm like thinking, what the fuck? And we go, whatever. We stop at a rest stop or a gas station or whatever, one of the towns. Get back on the road. This had to be an hour or two. I don't know if it was another set, but again, right behind us, these motherfuckers just like zoom by, and I'm sitting there looking. And even at that young age, I knew that we're not talking no car racing club. This was some fucking some government shit,
government testing stuff,
bro. These cars were, I'm talking about like in a split. This is just a memory,
right,
like of a fleet of Batmobiles. That's how I'm gonna describe it, dude. The way that they were following each other was the same thing how the Jets do, like when the Jets do the air shows,
right?
And one wrong move with the first jet, he gonna fuck everybody up, and
right.
That's how these cars were moving, bro. Like no regular person.
They were all in sync,
dude. Me, you, and Don. Hey, tell me, bro. Fuck no, we're fucking killing ourselves. These dudes. I'm talking about the way that they're
probably all robots or something like
that. They could have been self-driving back then, dude. I don't know. I've never
They probably. I mean, why not? I mean, why not? Right? They could
like,
have been like motorized drones. I mean, think about it. Right? That's actually even simpler than regular drones because
bro.
you get.
Yes. Okay, but this was like 98, 97.
Look, man. Look, I'm gonna tell you. I believe like we think that technology. No, technology really started in 1978.
Right. Well, they say whatever we have on the market today, they're already like a 50
They
to
yeah. Because it's too advanced.
yeah, and
We're not gonna be able to pick it up.
it'll
Yeah.
scare the shit out of us, right? Yeah.
Look at now. Look at now. You notice. You notice a lot of people like around my age and up. When it comes to the internet, they're lost, dude.
Yeah.
You know. So that's the age. That's why me being 55, I just want to be up to date. You know what I mean? Because someone's got to be someone's got to like lead the young generation.
Yeah. I remember when I was again like fuck, man. Some point in school. It was had to be even be before Las Vegas because I was a youngster, and one of the teachers was telling us like, dude, this was the era of landline phones, so I think this was still in the 90s. Like, and I remember the teacher telling us like, yeah, in the future, we're hold on, you back. That in the future we will have phones, then we'll be able to see each other when we talk to each other. And though I swear I remember this shit because I remember like the classroom type shit. I'm kind of confused. I went to 18 different schools. Fucking forgive me. So I forget the thing. But it was well before even cell phones,
Right.
And he said, yeah, in the future we'll be like talking to each other, and even like basic shit, watching the Jetsons or Scooby Doo, all these cartoons that
Right.
movies back in the 70s that had this crazy technology.
Star Trek. Basically, that's where they got the idea. Star Trek. You know how they would talk. Their shoes is gonna turn their phones.
Yeah.
Star Trek. Yeah.
The whole class was like, no, that's not going to happen. Like we were over there like, and I was even sitting there. I still just remember that little thing that he said, and I'm like, interesting. And then here we are, FaceTime, this and that. Now they got the hologram.
Yeah.
They brought Tupac back to life like 5 years ago. That shit was crazy.
Now it's gonna be like NFT on an avatar and on the cryptocurrency. All that's gonna come back, and I just want to be prepared on how to surf that wave when it comes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to be like outdated and everything. It's not smart.
I don't know. I've only listened to the clip that Joe Rogan and PBD put out.
Mm-hmm.
Are you up on this Chat GPT?
Let's talk about that. I heard about it, but I didn't really pay attention to it.
I don't know. I only heard the clip that PBD put out of Chat GPT, and then Rogan was talking about Chat GPT. But apparently, Rogan had this guy on, and I don't know. It's live right now. They're getting like 20 million subscribers a day or something stupid. Like it's taking over the fucking thing, and apparently you can like it's a live chat or something, and we look at it and he was describing on his show, the person that was explaining the Chat GPT said, I could ask the chat right now, rap me Dear Mama. I forget his he said something about you could ask the chat to basically like do rap me Tupac's Dear Mama.
Right.
And the chat, it would literally be Tupac's voice. Tupac, like it knows whatever. So I don't know. I don't want to say
so. Actually, the person that's actually putting that on there can actually take. I can believe it because Google they got all the algorithm in our voices and they're able to mix that together to a T.
we're gonna have to Google this. We're gonna have to go down the rabbit hole, uh,
Yeah.
because the way that they were describing it, and then PPD presented his, are you for it, or what's your opinion? I want to get your perspective on this, and but it's there
It, it,
to those who are like, oh, AI's taking over the QR code. It's scary as fuck. So it's like, it's just one of those. So okay, I'm on this website here.
no, a perfect example is the whole Andrew Tate. You figure, it's like what he did was effective, but at the same time, what he did made
Oh,
other vultures go in there and edit it to where he's like they'll only take small clips.
okay, check this out. So the website, I guess, openai.com. Chat GPT optimizing language models for dialogue. We've trained a model called Chat GPT, which interacts in a conversational way. The dialogue format makes it possible for ChatGPT to answer follow-up questions, admit its mistakes, challenge incorrect premises, and reject inappropriate requests. ChatGPT is a sibling model to Instruct GPT, which is trained to follow an instruction in a prompt and provide a detailed response. So that's what he was saying on Joe Rogan's show, was like you could ask it, hey, whatever, what were the lyrics to this song? And it will give you the lyrics in the voice, the whole thing, or something. Or maybe it could be saying that we're having these things, right? And shout out
Hmm.
to Philly and Gemini. They have a fact checker. To my knowledge, just reading that, this kind of eliminates like a Jamie role or something, because maybe we can incorporate Chat GPT into a YouTube live stream, and now we're sitting here. Oh, what was that? Hey, Chat GP. What was this? And this is and maybe I don't know, but maybe is it that sort of thing?
Well, you know what? Okay, so yeah, it could be that sort of thing. But and this is just my perspective. I think what we're doing here is probably going to be the closest human interaction moving forward in the future. And for me, I would rather have real people on this kind of conversation. Now, let's say, for instance, I run an online recruiting agency or an employment agency, to where it's like I want the people that still feel comfortable talking to on the phone. If they have to talk to someone that is like that, but if I have the choice of hiring people compared to an AI, I would rather do that. Now, if say for instance, what I would like to do is that access, I would like to monetize it by say taking a certain license off of that access, and I'll put it onto my own platform and use it for artistic purposes. Like little buzz and everything that it's
Whoa,
just.
whoa, hold on. Sorry to cut you off. I'm opening it. This is what Rogan and them tried to do on the show the other day. They tried to do it on live on the show. I don't know.
Mm.
It's taking me somewhere. Sorry. We're gonna find out about that. It's opening on the other page. What if this opens up like some fucking portal and just starts talking to us, bro? I'm gonna freak out.
Yeah, man.
I don't
We're
know. I don't
we're
know.
going to that devil's realm, bro. You are taking us to this devil's realm.
I don't know none of this
Heathenistic.
stuff that it's saying, but uh
Heathens. I tell you. Bunch of heathens, these people.
whatever it is, I know it's headed there, but I don't like it. And I think as humans, we have a responsibility, man, and a choice. We can reject this just because they're shoving technology and comfort down our throats. Doesn't mean we have to take everything that they're giving us.
No, that's it. They don't. They shouldn't do that. It's not, it's, yeah.
You know, like I refuse. I keep my location off of my phone, unless I need to use it. But even like I will, when my computer came out of the box, the Siri bitch started talking to me, and I turned all that shit off. I don't talk to Siri. I'll never have an Alexa. I can't tell hey, call Ray. It doesn't work. I can't talk to my phone. I put it like that in the settings. Fuck you guys, man. Like this, so there's some things that we can still take. I'm gonna try to refresh it. I don't know. Well, okay,
but no matter what, they can still track you, right? And they can still listen to you, no matter what, really.
No, and I know, but there has to be like we can't just submit like, oh, I know.
Yeah, like open it up and everything because some hacker out there will open that up and hack it and then.
Hey, I'm gonna create an account right now, live on the show. Let's do it.
Who is it? Who is this? Your
Hold on. I'm gonna
live recording.
I'm gonna create it with Google. I'm gonna create it under this one.
You know what? When you come over here, you know what? I'm just kind of thinking, what if we find like a radio station where we can be on the local channel in Reno, and then at the same time they could also reach us like iHeart, to where, but we're in a real radio station. I don't know, but how you feel about that, or you would just rather just have a place where we can be comfortable and do.
No, whatever presents itself. That's exactly what like what Philly's doing, man. He does a real radio show there in the city, but it's online music, man.
Right.
We could get into something like that. I have no.
Yeah.
I'm on this journey to take me wherever it takes me. Yo, I just signed up for Chat GP, guys. We're live on the Harris's Drinkin Again podcast. We are going down a new technological rabbit hole live in front of your face.
Yep. Chat GPT.
Let's see what's up, man. Let's fuck with the. Let's do some research live and see if. Who knows? I don't know. I'm kind of nervous actually.
Well, you know what? All I can tell you is this, okay? I'm just thankful that I am saved and I'm baptized and I know the Bible, brother, okay? That's all I'm telling you, okay? The Holy Spirit is with me, okay? Now I'm going to have to pray that the Holy Spirit would be with you too while we were jumping this rabbit hole, so don't be afraid.
Yeah, all right, Hey, this, I'll take it. If not, I'm going to ride out anyway. Let's go. Let's
do it.
We're just waiting here.
This is called faith, y'all.
But my thing is, in my conspiratorial mind, before we find out about this,
right?
This is my fear, and it's not a real fear, but my thinking is like, what if this is a form, right? They introduce it to us. Oh, it's cool. It's gonna help us out later.
And he goes to China.
Well, it could already be a China thing, or this because I just read it right here. I just read what they said was their thing, and it said it can reject inappropriate requests, challenge incorrect premises. So let's say that the future they incorporate Chat GPT in every YouTube live stream, so we no longer actually have freedom of speech. So if we say something that maybe is an opinion, it dings us, or it does something to where, oh, that's a wrong thing. Right?
So what did PBD and Rogan say about it?
A timeout occurred. Fuck. Well, see, they didn't know much about it. Like Rogan was asking the guy, and the guy was just explaining what it can do. And then I honestly don't really recall. It was like a short clip, it was just that thing. That's all I know about it. And then PBD, I don't really recall the convo of his thing, but he opened it up to the floor as he kind of presented it like, these are the cons, right? He kind of threw it out there like a bad thing, but you know how PBD sits, he just opens it up. So we'll have to send you the link, or we'll have to go find it later. But So I didn't get to do much research on what they actually said,
Oh,
but
okay.
we're watching those two videos, and
Right.
they were even asking the question because apparently this shit just came. I don't know. It's trending all of a sudden out of fucking nowhere.
Really? Hey, bro. You know what? Let me get off the air for a little bit. I gotta get me something to drink, man. All right. I'm gonna get something to drink. I'm getting thirsty. Okay. I'm gonna hop out the.
All right,
Okay.
hold down
All
for a
right.
few minutes. All right. We're not gonna do too much longer anyway, but we'll wait till Ray gets back on. But I'm gonna just figure out this Chat GPT saying my connection timed out or something. Here we go. This is a free research preview. Okay. See, look at this. While we have safeguards in place, the system may occasionally generate incorrect or misleading information and produce offensive or biased content. Oh, okay. Oh, it will. It is not intended to give advice. Let's go. How we collect data. Conversations may be reviewed by our AI trainers to improve our systems. Okay. Our system is optimized for dialogue. Let us know if a particular response was good or helpful. Are we doing this? I just type in a question. Oh no. Are we doing this? We got any people up in the building? Are we going on this journey together, guys? We got 3-4 people. We got 8 people on Podbean. Are we doing this, guys? Come over to YouTube. Chat GPT. Okay, examples. Explain quantum computing in simple terms. So if we click it and then I send it in, it gives you an answer. Okay. And it says quantum computing is a type of computing where information is processed using quantum bits or qubits instead of classical bits in class. Okay. That's too much to read. Okay, interesting. So this is what Chat GP. Okay, I thought I'd talk to you. Okay, what I'm gonna do what the guy did on the show. What are the lyrics to Tupac's "Dear Mama"? Oh hell no! Oh, oh, you got to be shitting me! It's printing out the verse. You are appreciated. When I was young, me and my mama had beef, 17 years old, kicked out on the streets. Though back at the time, I never thought I'd see a face. Ain't a woman alive that could take my mama's place. Suspended from school and scared to go home. I was a fool with the big boys breaking all the rules. I shed tears with my baby sis. Over the years, we was poorer than all the other kids. Are you shitting me? Chat GPT is crazy. Hold on. Chat GPT is fucking what? Yo, get the fuck out of here. Okay, hold on. Who killed Tupac? Yo, this thing's still printing out the show or printing out the verses. Yo, anybody watching, you guys familiar with Chat GPT? I just asked who killed Tupac. Tupac Shakur, also known as Tupac, was shot multiple times in a drive-by shooting on September 7, 1996 in Las Vegas, Nevada. He died 6 days later as a result of the injuries. The shooter had never been conclusively identified. There are several theories about who is responsible for his death, including that it was the result of a feud between East Coast and West Coast rappers, or that it was a planned hit orchestrated by members of the Los Angeles gangs. However, the Las Vegas Police Department has not been able to identify the killer or killers, and the case remains officially unsolved. Wow. And I just signed up for a Chat GPT account. Wow. Okay, let me see. Let me type in Let me just type in Harris is Drinking Again podcast. I don't know. Let me see. Hold on. Oh, this is crazy. Is this the Harris's Drinking Again podcast? I am not familiar with a specific podcast called Harris's Drinking Again, so I am unable to provide a summary of it. There are many podcasts with different titles and subject matters. You may want to search for it online or check out some podcast platforms such as Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or SoundCloud. Harris is Drinking Again on YouTube. Oh no, this is lit. Let's go. Harry's drinking again. Yeah. I'm having fun, but probably got a few more minutes up in the building. Okay, here we go. It says I'm not familiar with a specific YouTube channel or video called Harris is Drinking Again. Okay, hold on. Let me type in Harris is Drinking Again podcast. Hold on. See, if you specifically put YouTube, it can't be that sophisticated. Harris is Drinking Again. Are you back in the building, Ray?
I'm back in the building, sir.
Dude, okay, you missed out on a whole bunch of shit.
Damn.
And I, maybe about 30 more minutes. Let's go 35 more minutes till 10:30.
Sorry, man. I had to make my ginger tea. You know what I'm saying, my partner?
Yo, if you could look at the screen right now, bro, I'm in Chat GPT, bro. So I'm typing it, you type it any question, and it literally spits back the answer in letter form in seconds. So the first thing I asked it was, so it said, give an example, explain quantum computing. And it it spits out this quantum, whatever it is. And I said, what are the lyrics to Tupac's Dear Mama? It gives me all 4 verses and the chorus word for fucking word.
Wow, that's amazing.
And I typed, let's see, Harris is Drinking Again podcast on YouTube. This is the funniest shit ever.
Wow.
I'm sorry, I misunderstood your previous question as I don't have any information about any podcast named Harris is Drinking Again on YouTube. I am unable to give you information about it, but there are many podcasts that are shared on YouTube.
Okay. So we're not in the Matrix.
How about this though? Desert Underground. Oh, we're in the Matrix. I am a fucking Spotify artist. So let me type in this.
Oh, really?
Hold on. Desert Underground Volume 1. Oh, okay. Oh, you're gonna hate on me. Okay. Who is Harry Too Scary?
Who is Nevada Boy? I don't know you, motherfucker.
Any information about a person or character?
I do not know you.
Harry
Never
Too
heard
Scary.
of you before. You are nobody to me.
Look
okay, shut the fuck up.
It's possible that it is a username or handle used by somebody on social media or video games.
You're always trying to be something. You're something not. You're not. Okay.
Without more context or information, it's difficult.
You and Brother Ray, you guys a couple of suckers, bullshitters. Okay.
No,
you ain't nobody. You ain't nobody.
Hold on.
You think you're somebody, but you ain't nobody.
Harry Too Scary. Desert.
Self-destruction.
What question do you want to ask, bro? This is like I thought it spoke to you. What I thought was that it spoke to you, but maybe
something like how much? Okay, what's the percentage of? Oh, this is crazy, man.
Okay, but look at this though. I type in Harry Too Scary Desert Underground Volume 2. And it says it cannot find any information, but it actually says it's possible that it's a local release from a small artist or label which might not have a strong online presence. or it's a recent release that I have no knowledge of as my training data was cut off in 2021. Well, there you go, because I put it out late 2021. So this is the key right here. We go Nevada Boy.
So
Desert
what you're
Underground.
saying is that you logging in and opening an account with them, it actually opens the gate for us to when we go more viral. Boom. And then goal is IMDb.
Hold on, we got something here. I typed in Nevada Boy Desert Underground Volume 1 because that's an old release. Let me see. It's searching. It's searching. Oh, no, you're not going to give me nothing? Regenerated
I
response.
can't even see nothing, okay? It's a blur to me. So while you're doing that, my brother, while you're doing that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to enjoy this cup. This cup right here, ladies and gentlemen. It's hot water, chopped ginger, fresh ginger, honey. Mix it up. Drink
Let's
it.
type this. What are the lyrics to Tech Nine's I'm a
It tastes
tell?
like life, y'all.
It knows that.
That's what it tastes like.
Hold on. It can't even tell me Tech Nine's lyrics. All right. Chat GPT. All right, Chat GPT's whack.
I hope that one day.
What's going on?
Oh, I'm just talking to myself over here, trying to
I
promote
know.
my ginger tea
Who is
to the
Tech
people out there. Okay,
Seeing how big of an artist you got to be, though. Hold on. It's not now. It's not printing up.
just keep doing that. I'm gonna keep doing, my plugs over here. Got to fill in the noise over here. Mga kababayan, ako po si Brother Ray G.
Okay.
Ito
Tech
pong
Nine.
amin
It gives us
podcast para sa inyo, para
Yeah.
maibigay namin sa inyo yung katotohanan ng mga nangyayari sa buhay natin ngayon.
Yeah. So Chat GPT knows.
Naghahanap kami ng mga
Oh, so
singers,
Tech Nine is-
actors, yung mga talagang naturally talented people. I'm not looking for like already stars, like kind of like, you're
Hold on.
grounding.
Hold on 1 second, Ray. So it has Tech Nines, and then it has Tech Nine is the stage name of Aaron Dantes Yates, an American rapper, singer, and record producer from Kansas City. He is the co-founder of a record label, Strange Music, and has released over 20 studio albums. Tech Nine is known for his fast-paced, complex rapping style, and has been active in the music industry since the 1990s. But when you type in Strange Music, it has no such thing.
Like that, but you put Tech 9. Yes.
Well, that's interesting. So I thought I did spit out the lyrics. Maybe and it's getting worked on every day. So I would assume that they're going to add voice. I thought I heard some on the thing. The dude said it rapped it back to you in Tupac's voice. Maybe I'm fucking crazy, but the motherfucker.
Maybe your Tourette's just added that it's an extra ingredient. It happens, man. Don't worry. I'm not mad at you. It happens to me all the time.
But I literally typed, "What are the lyrics?"
I believe my own bullshit. That's what it that's what it means. But hey, but you may be right. But it's a good point, though. You know what I mean?
Yo, this shit spits out whatever you want. Look at it. Who killed JFK? Right. Looks like there's a. Well, now there's gonna be a lag.
Man,
That's
2023, man. I'm gonna learn how to sing, brother, and not just sing. I'm talking not no, like I'm talking like church. Like I want to sing, like real well for church.
Yeah, I mean, you can
Dude.
ask any question. What is okay? All right, since we were just asking, how much land is government controlled in Nevada? In Nevada, a significant portion of the land is controlled by the federal government. According to the Bureau of Land Management, BLM, not Black Lives Matter, 84 basically 85 fucking percent of the state is managed by the federal government, with the remaining 15.1%, like you just said, is the remaining. Yeah, yeah, we got all that land. U.S. Forest Service and other federal agencies. These lands are primarily BLM manages over 48 million acres of land in Nevada, which is the largest percentage of any state.
So the government, so the government owns the biggest government owned state is Nevada.
Wow, interesting. But why? Because we get all the we have all the real minerals and resources.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly.
The real
We're like
ones.
that. Yep, the real ones. Yep.
We are the
Yep.
man. Man, that is that shit. Hold on, what the hell happened? Fucking shit. Um.
But you know what? With that being said, though, like I was, that's crazy because, like, I mean, even California. If you think about it, a whole massive California is owned by
Oh no, you don't want to.
California.
Oh, see. I asked it a real question. The ice wall, and now say there was an error. Okay, so you get into the juicy stuff, and then now there's an error. All right.
Only the general stuff.
I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna dig more into that. I had fun with that. I had fun with that little segment. Chat GPT. Wow.
Chat GPT.
Wow.
The future.
They're all inside my fucking Mac now, even more than they were. That's all good. We covered some stuff though, man. We redheaded giant, IMDb, Chat GPT. Did some promotion.
We always come up with something fun to come up with. You know what I'm saying? And I think the reason why is because we're still at that part of our business where we're discovering new things. You know what I'm saying? And nothing is really locked down. You know what I'm saying? You're free to exploit.
Yeah.
I just like to hang out, man. I just like to hang out. This is my relaxed time. I work hard during the day, hard. And when it comes to Thursday night rants,
Yeah, have a drink.
I let all hang out.
Unwind and yeah, man. So before we wrap up, I mean, what do you want to? Any last, things? Me throwing a little beat in.
And you don't even have to ask me about that. You know what I'm saying? Because whatever it is, we vibing, man. So why don't we put some beats?
Only ones that are YouTube approved. Motherfuckers. This is what I want to ask Leo Cohen. He's like the CEO of YouTube, also one of the gatekeepers of Hollywood. I'll say, bro, if you and your record label promote all this trash music, black on black killings and murder ops and fucking, keep the poor communities rapping about gang violence and death, what the fuck, man? But you want to clean up YouTube and censor everybody over here. Like, why can't we have more? And I'll even say it, censorship on hip hop. Like, why? Like, if things are too foul and perverse, why are you guys allowing those releases through? Because, and people say this all the time. If a rapper came out talking about killing crackers and killing Jews and killing white people, and he was selling dope to white people, raping white women, and all this shit, I'm sure that's not going to get to the final editing phase and released out to the world. But when it's black on black, or when it's whatever it is, they let that through. So I don't know. It's just kind of what I want to ask one of these big music execs one day. Like, what's the real deal, bro?
Yeah. Um. Yeah, they're gonna capture that.
Promoting
But
Dahmer and all this serial killers.
yeah, yeah,
But
and
yeah,
uh, we may feel right now like we have no power against it, but we will, we will, and you look at it, and this is the mathematics of it. Not saying percentage and numbers whatsoever. Um, After a while, negativity has its limits. You know what I mean? Because enough of it happens, enough of the bullshit like suicides and freaking murders and all that. Enough of that shit happen. After a while, there's a calming effect of that one, you know. And I still have hope for that, but there's gotta have to be an influential factor about it. That's why I understand what you're saying. Why are they promoting all these negative stuff like that, and instead of like instead of this other stuff right there. That's why, like, you know, I think music, no matter how you flip it, it will affect people on the emotions, on the deepest core. Music,
last shot of the night.
and that's why I'm hung on music.
I haven't busted a flow for 2023 yet. I don't know. I really gotta feel it, you know.
Look how far we've gone through. Look how far we've done. We finally figured out how to figure it out. The success is coming. It's just a mind tripping. We're learning. But the words keep a flowing because you still got it. You gotta give it. You gotta get it. You gotta give it the most you got. It every 10% that you got, give it all you got, because that's what you need to do to make a lot. And bring it on, bring it on, bring it on. Come on, bring it on. Come on.
Oh, yeah, I could do a little something here. Hold on. I'm gonna come in right there with a little written off the cuff. Here, let me see. Let me see if I can get this. Eyes wide open as I'm waking up. Haters on my side wanna step, but they ain't brave enough. No weed on my blunt, and you know that I've been craving, huh? What you gonna do with us bros at the top, bruh? Haters made from gelatin and candy canes can never last with brothers formed from cocaine, providing the slow pain for your weak burner veins. I'll see you at the cemetery. Nah, me heaven, man. We doing things when we out here on a stroll. Just call me the chicka desert nigga, bro. I also know hoes. We got some big camel toes, but never see me speaking out my mouth of what I don't know. Smirk on my face, grabbing nuts cause I'm real high. Raids to the dookies after 21 long. Still y'all be looking like I'm crooked. Why you keep on woofing? Mad cause I was in the same spot as your girl that night that she got tooken. You still woofing? Please, baby, please, boy, stop. I noticed that your nose has been growing a whole lot. Oh, we can. It kind of fit. Yeah,
That was cool. Yeah.
kind of.
Hana ho, Hana ho. You know what that means, man? Hana ho. In Hawaii, when you perform, that's like for you to come back. Hana ho, Hana ho.
Yeah, a lot of old. Nowadays, it costs $21. Yeah, there's a lot of. I want to get a lot of this out. A lot of things, man. I can't really write anymore, like new songs these days, right? Hopefully, you help me get
No,
that.
because you're coming through a new experience right now. I'll come.
Yeah,
And mine, it's not like my writing is not like songs anymore. My writing is mostly prayers.
mm. Yeah. The times when I do find myself writing, it's literally just like a journal type entry. It's just like a feeling or how I'm feeling in that moment. But I need to be in the element with rappers, bro. If I'm in the studio,
Yeah,
you put me on the spot. Hey, you got an hour. Get this verse done.
that's what I want to. Like, since you got your equipment over there, and talk to pastor, like some way somehow we're gonna make because we're converting the room right now, and you know, shoot, maybe you need to maybe you do need to come out here before you even moved here, and kind of get familiar with Pastor Mike, because because what I'm my thing for Pastor Mike is that because right now in his mind he's thinking, but if I can basically have Pastor Mike be more on the streaming side, he'll have his small crowd that's like in the church with him because that's what he's good at anyways, but his presence has to be like on the live end side, and then also edited to where it fits the groove and everything, because he does have a lot of really good sermons, and he does relate to he just has a way. He's really good at that. So I want to represent him on that online stuff, and I would like for you to help me on that. We will do that. And then that will basically hone up our skills, because other organizations will believe in what we can do. And, pretty soon, this stuff that we're doing, we'll just, basically, be part of the whole creative process, but at the same time, have, collaborate with the editors and stuff. So you're not doing all the work, you know what I'm saying? Somebody is like maybe presenting to you, okay, this is what I came up with. You're looking for a 6-minute skit. Boom, here it is. And then you watch it and you're like, I don't like it, or I like it, or that's cool, or add this or add that. I can see you doing that, bro. I can see you doing that. And while me on the other hand, I'm gonna do what PBD did. I'm a little late, but but PBD did it from the raw. He sold insurance from the raw. To me, it's like, look, man, it's not that I'm trying to, bribe you to buy insurance. It's smart, I can actually, build your living trust. I can, with what you have right now, I can help you like compound that. Why do I know? Because I came from broke. I came from broke. You can't say, oh, you've always had money. No, I came from broke, dude. Homeless.
Yeah.
And now, so that's the part that I want to basically, that's my truth there, and I feel it in Reno, bro. I feel that there's people here that's going to help us, and the reason why I say that is because they did it before for me. Here in Reno, I reached out in Reno and I got help with my event. And forever I owe this, this city that. Because they gave me my very first break and it allowed me to like learn so much from that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And all the entrepreneurial endeavors I've done.
Yeah. Let me try to bust this flow real quick.
Yeah.
See if this fit. We doing it big. We rocking the shit. We making these hits. We too legit. Okay, here we go. It's not just a click, it's a way of life. They say it takes two to tango. Well, how about thrice the L, the T, and oh, yes, that B? How about give me three of them, cause that's who I be, the booze, the bud, and the mad bitches. We ain't city boys, but little ballers on a mission from various towns all across a wicked state. And I mean that in the bad, not a good way. They try and relate. These adults can't feel us since we was little. All we take is in the negative, morbid mind. Too far.
Man, that sound that rhyme right there,
Grew up in
it
the
doesn't fit you anymore, man. Because that sound like when you were younger,
yeah, no, it was.
right? Yeah, it's funny. It's funny. It doesn't have the same. Yeah,
Well,
that's why Chino boy, when he expressed that kind of stuff, he just gotta be open because that was you. That was your song. Like you can tell it was written by a young man.
yeah. Well, there's certain terminologies like even like I try not to use these days, like niggas and bitches and certain. If I'm gonna curse, you got to make the curse word, mean something. Or, but I do got a couple of I got a couple of older tracks that are timeless. They're like there's those timeless lyrics, but a lot of the stuff take out the youngness. There's an overall desert sickness feel.
It does. It does. Yeah. It's funny in that one particular song. I just felt like, man, that was the young Nevada boy that wrote that. Yeah, yeah. Cause I've experienced you like progress.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Wow.
Well,
Wow.
I like the way this beat come in. This is an older one, but you've heard this one before. I try to give all my love to this game I adore. It seems women come around, I have no more in store. For what it takes to build an empire, most people can't fathom. But I believe I have it in me, so I'm the last man standing. Whatever it takes, whatever the consequences I'll face. If it means my body being torn apart and drugged to the lake, I'm ready to make the best of my abilities and forget about the memories of my past when I was a child and needed sympathy. Remember me, cause I'm here to stay, and that's Ray from the Bay. Starting a blind dog broke, but pushing it till the grave. It's a little offbeat, but I was selling my blood, he was collecting cans. Don't ever underestimate a real man with a plan. We put our dreams first, get attached, get hurt, never fall for some legs and a tight mini skirt. We all about our work, business always before pleasure. If you think about the pussy, you'll forget the pressure that we put up on ourselves in this business. For those that have been down since day one, you've witnessed the beginning, the middle, haven't yet reached the end. When we all do, you'll be scooped up in the bins. Until then,
Hey, you know what? That one right there. Okay, just a suggestion. The first part when you talk about the my lady or something, change that to something else, but the rest keep it.
Right.
Because that right there is like, no, man.
Yeah, there's certain there's a baseline.
The rest keep it.
But things can be reworded, and that's why I want to really work with Chino Boy and other artists, is because it gives me the chance to I can still tap into.
I mean, you can still recycle some words that you wrote. You can recycle them and just clip off the ones that you don't need.
Yeah, it'd just be a refreshing, but there's still a tone I can mix with the older head. I can mix with the younger guys. 35, feeling alive.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. The concept of your song is okay. So there's a generation gap, right? Yep. Okay. Now, if there's a generation gap, okay, that's fine. Actually, that's good, because with a generation gap, it's more powerful, because the one that is young that doesn't know the old, and the old will tell what's young. But the secret is, it's easier for the young one to look up to the old, because if the old really has it, what he got. But the old to the young one, A lot of times, the old to the young, when they just hear themselves talk, they become like a know-it-all, you know. But I want to be the one that's like, hey, I can keep my mouth shut. I can, and when there's a question whatsoever, I just want to get the results, I just want to get the results, like what is the outcome of that whatever conversation whatsoever. I just want to get the intelligence out of it, from the conversation. That's what I'm after, you know. That's why I'm open to all the conversations, because if you're not open to all the conversation, how will you really understand, though? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't even know what I was talking about, man.
It's all good. Coming up on 2 hours. I think we should end it.
Up to you, brother.
I'll get a little extra rest tonight. I'll start my day tomorrow.
Yeah, and I got this little casserole thing I want to eat over here that I made for dinner. It's got one of my clients. Shout out to you, Ben Blessing. Basically, we cooked. He bought a recipe book, and we cooked Kramer's Won't Let It or something casserole, and we cooked it. It's delicious. So I'm gonna eat that.
All right. Well, I mean, so again, to recap, we had a little mishap in the beginning with our guest, who was a pre-recorded guest, but I'm gonna fix all that tomorrow, and we're gonna pre-record with them next week, and then possibly an off the cuff this week. What do you think? So
no, this.
See how it goes.
Let's just. I mean, this week, like when you say this week, like this weekend, because it's coming up, or Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah, like between Saturday and Wednesday.
Sunday. Okay, between Saturday and Wednesday. Okay.
I consider my week to start on Friday. So.
Hey, you know what? Actually, speaking of that, I'm gonna need a little bit of your help, because I can start to Talk Teach Truth, and my boy Dave got his stuff, So we're talking about Talk Teach Truth would be Wednesdays at 7:00. Yeah. 7:00, and that's Talk Teach Truth.
Yeah.
And
I want you to get that off the ground. I want to see your journey on the podcast.
I know, man.
Brother. Because I be tapping in every time Steady goes live. I go up in there, beeline. So we're all looking at each other's channels, and now I'm like, year 2 of Harris's Drinkin, year 1 of Tachi's True, bro. I'm gonna be over there scoping, like, what is Ray doing tonight? Tachi's True lit live. I'm looking forward to that, man.
Yeah.
Live chat and just dropping something and seeing you rock, and then helping you behind the scenes, and
we're just talking about our projects, man. We're just talking. I got a journey over here. I want to grow Heaven Bound Lifestyle Center.
Yeah.
I want to give people an opportunity to work, to be able to. That's what I want to do, man. And if this platform is going to be the start of that, what a history. What, Brother Ray? You know what? He smoked weed. He cussed a little bit. But he know the Bible. Wait a minute. What? And he bilingual too. And he does that martial arts shit in the beginning. Yeah. But Brother Ray doesn't give a fuck. Yeah. And we bump into Harris's beat. Number 1 hype man. Always supporting. Boom. And you're going to see these 2 men just compounding in success. And their children are following them. Their children are right there side by side. And they become men amongst men. That's what I like to think about, bro. It's the journey. All right, so tomorrow we're gonna call each other and we're just gonna like talk about this stuff and
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll have another talk. I got Larry's interview to finish up, and then I got some stuff coming out in the channel this weekend. So everybody, stay tuned for that. We're still at 203 subs. I'm trying to get to 205. Hit that motherfucker like, subscribe.
subscribe and like. Say something. Say something.
I've been,
Yo.
I'm missing our resident. I've been waiting to hit that Source Jedi button. I haven't seen him in a minute. But shout out to everybody though, man, who has tapped in, man. Source drunk.
What about what's his name? Drunk.
Yeah, he tapped in every so often. He was there on Thanksgiving.
Drunk, where you at? Where you at, drunk?
He's gonna be through for the Tommy. The last time he topped in, but yeah, man. You had to go live. 51 weeks in a row. We don't miss a beat. Next week, 1 year. 1 year. If you wanted to throw me in a Rico case, like all these other rappers, well, I can guarantee you, Your Honor, I've been on YouTube every Thursday night for the last year. I don't know about all the other 6 days of the week, but you can catch me right here at 8 p.m. and 9 p.m. for the last year in a row. Every Thursday night, I ain't been doing shit. Documented. So I'm proud of that.
All right.
Salute to you,
1
man.
year.
Yeah, man.
Man, shout out for staying consistent. And we look back in that 1 year, we look back in that 1 year, like, what have we learned, yo? Have we talked about that yet? Because this is a perfect time to talk about it.
Yeah. Well, I want to get out of here. We did cover it. I'm gonna bring Alonzo on. He's he's one of the rare exceptions on this show that
Lonzo.
I will let come on mid-show without booking a fucking slot. You cocksucker motherfucker. Let's bring him on here for just a minute. Coming to this.
What up? What up,
Lonzo?
The roundest and rowdy individual that you're ever gonna see representing the UNC Tar Heels gear. Just as we're about to get the fuck out of here, you want to come on,
bro? It's because it was a badass game on, bro. Look at this shit.
Fuck your game.
Man. Come on, man.
Fuck your game. Your mainstream weak man brainwashed sports fucking. Oh, this is a game on. You know what? Harris is drinking again's on, you cocksucker. All right.
What? Hey,
82 games, and
you and Ray are on here talking about nothing. Listen, I could be on here talking about this game for another fucking hour if you want, bro.
I don't want to talk about sports on this show. We're talking about.
I bet you don't. You want to talk about fucking.
We're talking about
grabbing and grab ass
what are you
grabbing and all
about?
kinds of shit like
no,
that.
we over here.
Hey, all right. I'm playing. But anyway,
Bro,
but that's what we like to do, Lonzo.
I know. I'm saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
No. It's all good. I just wanted to get on here because I was like, you know what? I was like, I gotta support my boy Dakota in this shit as much as I can, and I said I was going to. But I have a life too, though, but I gotta make time. And I'm trying to make time, But
thank you.
I want to get on here. And talk a little bit,
Thank you for blessing us with the first time of 2023.
Yeah.
Even if you come around every 3 or 4 months, I'll see you again around your birthday.
It's the same on First Take and all that shit. Sometimes you only get people, every quarter of the year. You know what I'm saying?
Guess what? I'm Shannon. I got my Skip right here. I got my Stephen A. And I'm the whatever Max Cut. He's not doing
I'm like Stephen A. Smith, bro. That's why. You know what I mean?
I'm like Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah.
I go here and there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Or I'm like the Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather would chime in every once in a while on shit.
Yeah, Floyd Mayweather.
Hey, real quick though, this fucking game, they just said something that kind of pissed me off. It was a little bit of roughness, and they said, "Man, this league is going back to like the '80s on roughness or something like that." Not quote, like not word for word, but I was like, "Nah, ain't no way."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, and I'm just watching this shit, and it went into OT. It's tied at 103, 250 left. LeBron can't get this shit done. I mean, fuck. It's just like, some of these commentators, I think they just say shit to try to keep it interesting, but it's like
just to keep it interesting. Yep.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I'm so out of sports. Like, I don't give a fuck what game's on. I don't give a fuck who's playing.
You should.
Who's going to the playoffs?
For your show.
I shouldn't.
You don't want to sound like an idiot when somebody asks you about sports on your show, bro. What the fuck?
Well, no, because that's when I come back with my sports. It's a fucking hoax. They're partly rigged. It's a complete psyops, and they're made for distraction.
They are.
They bring no real value in what's going on in our fucking lives right now. It's a distraction.
Have you seen Training Day?
Of course.
Okay. I'm trying to read my newspaper. You won't let me, so entertain me with your bullshit.
That's what I'm doing. That's what we do, man.
This is 90% bullshit, this sports right here. But it entertains me.
You
won't let me entertain it because I'm trying to watch this shit, so entertain me with your bullshit.
No, as long as you understand that it's bullshit and that it's just
You got the Republican Party versus the Democratic Party on a debate right here, right now.
As long as you understand that it's like it is for just simply entertainment, but all this like, oh, my team, and all this.
Now this is a podcast, y'all. This is a pubcast, okay? This conversation right here, the kind when two men are talking about something going nowhere, which is exactly what we should say. Welcome to Harris's Drinking Again, pubcast.
That's what it is. And the only thing me and Alonzo agree on these days is the little stupid hoodie that he's wearing. But even then, it's like I don't know. It's just like, Tar Heels, go Tar Heels, but fuck.
Hey, man, at the end of the day, but the real reason though, over the years I've learned, like people, especially people in town in Windover, okay, and I hope a lot of Windover sees this.
I'm gonna make a clip out of it. Speaking of peas, I'm gonna make a clip just for Windover.
And I hope a lot of minorities, like us, all of us, Ray included. Because Ray's a minority, right, Ray?
All right, yeah. No, I'm white, motherfucker.
Nah, bro. You fall into the...
We are a people of color.
Exactly. All three of us, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So, a lot of kids, guys in Windover, guys, whatever, they like Duke for some reason, right? Just because of the logo, all that shit. But they don't even realize it's a private school. You know what I mean?
Right.
Private school meaning that mostly
their parents paid kids, for it.
Exactly. Yeah. Mostly white kids are accepted to that school. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And North Carolina accepts more people of color like us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like they cheer on Duke. Duke accepts more of these white kids. That these kids that are fans of Duke would never get along with these kind of kids in high school anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just dumb. I bet you a lot of these fucking Duke fans out here can't even tell you where the hell Duke's at.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? They probably think it's in fucking New York for all they know. They don't know. Yep. They don't know. They probably don't even know.
It's in the same thing as North Carolina.
I'm saying, they don't probably even know that shit.
Well, because isn't Villanova in Washington?
Villanova.
Just kidding, kids in Philadelphia, cocksuckers. I know.
Yeah, Philadelphia
is in Philadelphia. You're right.
Like it's one of those schools that's like Like
Where's Saint John's?
that's
No,
in,
where's Saint John?
that's in New York too.
New
That's in
York,
Cali.
right?
Hey,
I
but
thought
check.
it was Cali.
No, New York,
Yeah, New York. Yeah,
because that's where Tim Mullins came from.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Yeah,
like Georgetown was one of those schools. Like
Yeah.
I always assumed Georgetown was in Virginia or
Right.
something.
it is
And
Washington
that's
D.C. Yeah, it
Washington,
is.
right? Washington.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Washington D.C. Yeah,
Yeah.
hmm
Yeah. Exactly.
George.
Or like
I've been
Wake
to
Forest.
Georgetown.
Or
I've
like
been
Wake
in
Forest.
Georgetown.
Wake Forest, North
Like,
Carolina. I never knew Wake Forest, North Carolina.
yeah,
All right.
right. I never knew that either.
Yeah.
Wake
But
Forest.
nah, but it's just one of those things.
Wake Forest has got to be the like Utah State Aggies of like Utah. You know, it's like
Yeah. It's almost like the Dixie State of it.
yeah, like Duke would be BYU,
yeah.
Tar Heels would be Utah, and then like
Yeah.
Utah State would be like
Yeah.
Wake Forest.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Hey, Ray, Hawaii's always playing super late, man. What the fuck? Hawaii's always playing like at fucking 2 a.m, 12 o'clock at night.
Yeah, 4 hour time difference though.
Poor guys, yeah, that's what it
Four,
is.
four in the
Time
West
difference.
Coast, but and then add another one going East Coast.
No,
yeah.
that's what it is. But
7
it's like,
hours.
man, poor Hawaii, man. We always get to see if you're up at 11 at night, you get to watch Hawaii games all day.
Yeah. No, for
Yeah.
real.
Growing up,
Yep.
Yeah, but
for some reason, I see a lot of Boise. Like I'll see like that fucking blue turf at random times of the day too. Like
oh yeah, Boise and shit.
what is that about?
Yeah. Hey, we're about to go into second overtime here, fellas.
Second over. So it's is it Tar Heels versus
No,
Duke?
right now it's Lakers. It's actually NBA. Lakers versus Mavericks.
Oh, versus what's the score?
It's 108 to 108. 30 seconds left.
30 seconds
In the first
wow,
OT.
the Mavericks.
Yeah. You know what, man? I love watching. I know Dakota's on the whole no sports shit right now and all that, but I love watching sports, man, especially basketball, because especially coaching, I love watching.
You know what?
shit
I
is
love watching sport for the whole tactic and strategy
Yeah.
and the game plan of it. That's what I love
Yeah.
about sports too. You know,
I
because it's
love
like a
it,
chess
man.
game.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and especially
Yeah.
basketball, man. I love watching how
Yeah.
certain defenses attack.
Like five guys, how can they
Yeah.
defend five guys,
How-
you know?
how one player can impact everything, and
Exactly. And then the chances of me. So I like the sport. I like the reason why I like the Warriors, not because I like the Warriors. I like their program,
Yeah,
just like the Niners. You know, they got a good program. You know, they got that G League where
yeah.
you know that's the part of sport I like that I respect.
I went to
Yeah, I know.
a game a couple weeks ago. You know, $14 Utah Stars. You know, I like going to some live games, but I go to the B's. I go to the minor
Yeah.
league shit, college shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
That's not bad. Fuck yeah, that's cool.
big.
It's still sports. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just fun
I
to
mean-
watch the sport. That's what it is. It's just
It is.
it's
I
just
mean,
fun to
shit,
see
the-
people
the-
compete.
No, that's
The
what I'm
other day-
saying. Like I'm not against sports, but I'm just saying that I'm not in sports. Like I just don't get in the whole like thing of all the cowgirls and this. I don't give a fuck about that, dude. I'm not gonna argue with some overweight fucking redneck at a bar about fucking
Yeah.
he's the
Yeah.
goddamn goat and fucking. It's like oh.
I mean, I will argue that. I will argue the whole GOAT debate, but I will only because that's what I grew up on. But I'm not gonna sit there and let it ruin my day and shit either. You know,
Right.
like at the end of the day, I'd rather just, like
I used to get when the Niners lose, bro. There was a time when I'd be like, that ruined my whole day, man.
yeah. You know what? I think more with like with basketball. Like if it's a Tar Heels or a Jordan thing, that's when it really affects me. Honestly, I'll just be honest. But if it's like the Cowboys, the Dodgers, who I'm a fan of, but not like a big fan. I mean, I'm a big
Right.
Cowboys fan, but I can't tell you all their stats. I can't tell you like
Right,
everything
right.
about 'em.
You're
You know
not
what I
gonna be
mean?
like a diehard whatsoever. Yeah,
I'm not a diehard Cowboy. I mean, I have a jersey and all that, and I love them, but I'm not gonna be like let it ruin my day, or even the Dodgers. Like I like the Dodgers mostly the style and the look and all that, and I love Southern
Right,
California, and
Right.
that's what it is, But I'm not. I can't even fucking name more than 5 players on that fucking goddamn team,
Yeah.
And I'll just
Yeah.
be honest. But when it comes to basketball, that's different. I mean, I fucking Dakota knows since we're kids. We've all we've known is basketball. You know.
Oh, we know.
Like basketball, you go from professional to college level, Lons.
Yeah.
You know.
So.
Oh yeah, Shakir
So
covered
yeah,
that
and
too.
I think for me and Dakota, it's just that always been like, we've always repped the Tar Heels and the Bulls because of Jordan, and so like
Right.
anything that Jordan touched is what we're a
Right.
fan of basketball. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I mean, shit. I even kind of like just kind of even tune in on the Hornets every once in a while just because Jordan is part owner of them.
Right. Right.
So,
Right.
but
Yep. And we still both buy Hanes underwear and white tees because of Michael Jordan and white.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, man.
So
but,
Michael Jordan is you guys' god.
he's
Well,
Not
he's still
I'm messing with you.
he's still Mike. He's got. I don't give a fuck about MJ per se anymore. I don't care about none of these guys. But yes, I grew up brainwashed by Jordan. Absolutely.
Yeah, you can't. You know what I mean? I'm ready to go toe to toe with anybody that doesn't think Jordan's a GOAT. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh well, that goes to
Well,
say it, man.
Honestly, if it wasn't for Ron Harper, dude, Jordan wouldn't even have 6 rings. So
Don't start your shit, bro. Don't start your shit.
Well, how long was Ron Harper been there 6 seasons with Jordan? I don't think so. No, right?
No, he wasn't.
Yeah.
He wasn't.
No, he was only there a year or two or something like that, right?
But Dakota's trying in the
Yeah,
show. He's not
but,
trying to go another fucking 6 hours.
Ron Harper, Pippen though. No, but he
Pippen-
won
Pippen
championship
won,
without Pippen.
Yeah, Pippen wasn't.
He
there
won a
all 6
championship
seasons
without
either.
Pippen either.
Neither was Kerr. Neither was Kukoc.
I do want
Kukoc
before
and Rodman.
we get out of here, Alonzo. I do want your opinion, brother, on what is your opinion on this Deion Sanders move to Colorado this upcoming football season? What's your overall perspective?
My overall perspective on that shit. Okay, he started at a small school, right? He wanted to just
HBCU.
okay, and it's just like he said in his when he's telling his team, he said, "Hey, man," he said, I mean, not word for word, but he did say, "Where I'm at, you either advance or you either progress or go up, or you don't fucking you kind of get cut, you get fired. If you're not looking to advance, eventually you're gonna get fucking fired. You know what I'm saying? And especially as somebody at his status, I mean, that's of money. They call him
Hall of
prime time
Fame, Super Bowl,
the money and all that. Obviously,
prime time.
He's doing it. He's doing it because he loves it, because he's a football player. But also, money does talk at the end of the day. And I think he did. I don't know why people were. I don't know if some people were surprised. I don't know why. I mean, I'm not surprised that he's moving.
Yeah.
I think for him, I think the team there should value the time they had with him.
Yeah.
They should value that they got to learn from him, this and that. I mean, it could happen to any coach. I mean, you know what I mean? I mean, it could happen to any coach. They can get offered somewhere else, and obviously they're going to not all the time take it, but they're going to think about it because of money. And especially with him, his name and who he is and all that. I mean, if he gets offered something else somewhere else, he's going to probably take it. He's going to want to keep moving this and that, and that's not a bad thing. That's not bad.
Name of the game.
Right.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing, Who wants to stay in the same thing over and over and over? You know what I'm saying? It's just like.
Did you hear the reports of like how Jackson State, they were stealing, from him? They were saying that the capacity was full stadium, but he would go and check the tickets and be like, we'll, there's only 9,000 tickets sold here, but they're saying that they sold out the stadium.
Oh shit! No, I didn't even hear that.
So that was one of his reasons for leaving. Is that the AD and everything? He was supposed to be cut in on the back end of after they sold X number of tickets. I think it was like 30,000 for the season. So
he was supposed to get a cut.
Yeah, he's supposed to get a cut, and they were supposed to cut him in on the back end of like the merchandise sales and stuff. And there was money.
Then maybe then more reason to then But even if that shit wasn't true, or even if that shit didn't happen.
Oh, yeah.
Still,
No, not just that. Sorry. I've been following, dude. If you don't fucking know already, bro, go follow Deion's son Sander on YouTube, bro. Well Off Media. It's literally Deion Sander, his other son, Well Off Media on YouTube. and every day he uploads like a vlog, bro. He just showed Deion Sanders mansion. He was going house shopping in Colorado. All the behind the scenes shit that you're not getting from ESPN Sports Center, Well Off Media. It's Deion Sanders' son filming behind the scenes everyday vlogs with Deion Sanders. But at Jackson State, he had his both of them had their vehicles broken into multiple times. And there's a video on it. See, the media is not telling us this, but on his son's YouTube channel, Well Off Media, there was an occurrence where Deion Sanders parked his car like literally outside of the stadium, bro, and they still broke in his shit. They broke in his office. He was getting threats. His sons and his daughter was on the basketball team there. She was getting harassed. They were vandalizing her shit. So there was a lot of reasons.
Like, what are they trying to stop him from doing? What what is
probably just
We'll see. This is where we kind of get into it now. You know, as a black man, as an Oreo man down for the black cause.
we got your back, don't worry.
To be honest, a lot of them are saying,
got you.
you know what? I almost want to get into some fucking trouble tonight. Hold on one second. No, real. So this is why. Hold on.
You'll never ask.
Hold on. We're gonna play. Hold on. Oh, Tourette's is kicking out. All right, hold on. We're actually gonna play some of his son's his channel. Now, my reason for thinking why they're giving him such a hard time is, well, first of all, the whole HBCU thing. It started back. You remember Alonzo, was it James Wiseman?
Oh yeah,
went to
James Wiseman,
but then he got kicked off and he went to some HBCU. And there was a couple years ago, there was some prominent Division I prospects that chose to go to HBCUs. Now, I think a conspiracy in the media. Now, this is his son's channel, Well Off Media. Literally everyday blogs. They're showing him getting off the plane. They're showing. So, like, this is one of the things. Let's play it. Fuck it. I don't even give a damn. But listen to the power in this man's voice, his conviction. I think that they're scared that he can literally transform men or boys into men. And I just honestly think it's the whole kind of fear of a black man. And not just that, but the sense that he's bringing people together. And now that he's this is his son's channel. Okay. This is the one here. Uncle Dion, I love you, brother. Here we go. Hope I don't get copyright hit for this, but hold on. And his whole motto is "We coming" this year. That's his little trademark thing. We come.
That's Deion right there.
Yep. Introducing his new coach or his new team. Sorry. I'm trying to get to some juicy points. There's Louis. But we'll try to get one of his more motivational speeches here.
I can't hear it though.
Yeah,
I can't hear it either.
All right, let me see. Well, last time there might be a block, bro. Last time I tried to play an actual like big video, they actually YouTube is muting the shit automatically, I think.
Slappy the dummy.
Deion Sanders, let's see, motivation, let's see.
Are you trying to say they're trying to shut him down, maybe?
Yeah, in a way. I honestly think that, bro. And because he shines so much light on the HBCUs and, of course, historically black colleges, and, we can go on what they mean for certain people in this country. And then, but now you see Ed Reed is following in his footsteps. Ed Reed just got a coaching position with the HBCU. And so he shined a lot of he shined a lot of light, but they were talking about, but yeah, his let me see if I can turn it on. This is as loud as it goes. Can you hear it at all?
No,
I can't hear none.
Oh, you can't even hear it.
I can
No,
see him, but I can't hear him.
Can you at least hear it now?
nah, I can't hear nothing.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What about nothing?
Nah.
Why isn't why can't I share videos anymore? I don't know. But I was gonna play. You know, he gives these passionate speeches, man, and you know, it just I think what he represents, and he's talking about how he wants to, you know, highlight minority coaches more, and these players.
Yeah.
He's talking about the struggles. He was there was one video where, man, fucking shout out to Shannon Sharp too. He was on Club Shay Shay, and and Shannon gave him a real chance to speak. And Shannon asked him, you know, what do you how because he had the he's like the best. He said, "Do you believe you're the best recruiter in college football?" He said, "Absolutely." You know, he said, "What sets you apart?" And he just said simply the fact that he's like, "I came from these most of these kids' homes I'm going into are black, you know,
Yeah.
underprivileged." He's like, "I came from that." He's like, I know how to go in there and speak to the moms." And then he was talking about his age. He's like, the mommy and the daddy, you know, they was his age watching me getting my shine out on the field. So when Coach Prime come up in your house, you know, but he's putting that twist on there. Like, not only can I give him the platform, I'm going to teach him how to be a man.
Yeah.
Coach Prime, he went through his suicide, and his cocaine shit in the 90s, and he
Well, yeah.
transformed himself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nah,
yeah.
Dion was he was crazy,
Yeah.
man.
He was.
He was
man.
just gifted. He's just a gifted athlete, man.
And you know, maybe and that's true. You know, maybe he is like telling them like, hey, you know, like they're gonna, you know, with me, they're gonna end up being, you know, here, then here, and in
Yeah.
the millions, and you know, I'm gonna show them
Yeah,
that by the time they're up here, you know, they know how to handle themselves with all kinds of money.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And he said something too, really key. He said something like, he's like, only 5% of these kids are even going to make it to NFL. He said, honestly, I'm worried about the other 95. He said, I'm trying to put doctors, lawyers, because he said everybody ain't going to be an NFL player. It just
Yeah.
ain't going to happen.
Yeah.
So how do I get these men to be reasonable husbands and, you know, just simply being like providers in their community?
Successful minorities is what he wants.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
man.
so that means us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That means it's basically us that's gonna follow that, because I believe in that, because I got kids and I got boys and
But let me just say, I hope the white man isn't targeting him. I believe that the theft and vandalism that happened in Jackson State came from his own kind, just heathens, hood rats, and hood buggers,
Haters.
low life, yeah.
Yeah, just some haters. Yeah.
And not only that, Dion, you know, he had his big toe amputated, and so he's walking around. He has to get all this therapy. And there's a video. His son, he shows him, bro, his leg is nasty, bro. Yo, Dion's leg looks like a fucking tree stump. Like, it's all scarred up. It looks nasty.
Yeah.
But you got to think, he
Froze up a little bit, bro. Hey, I don't got any sound.
oh shit, what's going on?
Oh no, never mind. You're good.
It goes. But you know, Boulder is a very nice city, clean city, pristine, clean air, better facilities.
Yeah.
Man, hold on. If I can just pull up, I gotta. Yeah, there was this video where, and then get the fuck out of here. But yo, I want to pull this thing. He was so impressed when he came to Colorado, and he was walking around the facilities, and he's like,
so he's Colorado University, right?
Yeah.
"Yep, Boulder."
Oh wow, you know, brother Elder Skip's son, Chris, like he's a defensive end for the football team over there. Oh, okay.
Okay,
Luckadoo is his last name. Huh. In fact, he was in our church last week. This dude's probably like 6'5", 6'6". He's tall, dude. Wow. So Colorado. So Deion Sanders now coaching Colorado University.
Colorado University.
yeah.
Wow.
Colorado Buffaloes. And I'm even gonna buy me
Buffaloes.
some Buffalo. Okay, here we go. Hold on. I'm trying to find this. I've been following this son's channel, man. It's lit. This dude posts every fucking day, so I gotta scroll down. Okay, here we go. Deion Sanders. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna mute it, but we're just gonna watch the video, and then just to give you, so coming from Jackson State, and here's the video here. He's pulling in. That's his son there. So he's coming in and he's looking around. You know, he's kissing his daughter there. He's really taking it in. He even shed a tear. His wife all happy, and he's talking about. So he's had the same coaching staff with them for like 20 years. On top of that, like it's not just Deion took the job. He brought his whole staff.
So he's got a crew.
His whole crew. So he's putting people on, and
he's not just looking out for himself. He is trying.
Yeah, he's really trying to do something. Yeah.
And look at this. Yeah. This is they already got a sting up here. They put a bunch of players in the NFL, but he's giving the walkthrough, and they got the massage tables, the ice baths, and he's talking about how much
better, a lot of upgrades at least.
Yeah, I mean, look at these pools. They got the hot pool, the cold pool. He's like,
is this Colorado universities they're showing?
Yeah, all CU on the wall. You see all that shit?
Yeah,
and he coming from Jackson State, where he was talking about they had to share a squat rack. 52 players had to share a squat rack.
Damn, that's crazy.
That's one of his longtime coaches right there.
So that's what I mean, man. I mean, for him to be, and the thing is, he could have, he was brutally honest in his what I think is he was brutally honest in his interview on why when he addressed the team on why he was leaving.
Yeah.
Right.
This is just a player lounge where they come and hang out. They took him out to the field. Look at this. This is him walking out. And I wish you could hear the sound, but I don't want to get in trouble anyway.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful stadium.
Wow.
Yeah. And he's just rejoicing though. With all these videos.
No, but that's good though, man. That's good. Good for him. Well deserved, I feel.
Super excited. I just wanted to get your opinion because a lot of
hey, Deion did his time, and you know what? And look what he suffered for it. He put in his time, yeah.
He put in his time. He deserves something like that,
He does,
especially if he is trying to keep like Dakota said, he's focused on the other 95%. Not the 5% is going to make it. He's focused on the other people that's not going to make it.
This is right here, the part of Deion Sanders exit meeting the team they don't want you to see. This is his son. Can you guys hear it?
Nah.
It's okay. It's the video.
I might have to go check these out, though.
Can you guys hear that or no? Still can't hear it? He's giving his team a powerful message right here, bro. And none of his team is mad at him. They're trying to say like, oh, he left Jackson State high and dry. All the coaches, all the players, he's even bringing players with him from Jackson State. So I don't know.
A while ago.
But yeah,
man.
That was a good segment. Shout out Coach Prime.
Coach Prime. Hey, there's the other day I saw a TikTok about him. It said this man showed up in a limo, didn't stretch, got out, ran like the fastest 40 ever at that time or something like that, and then got back in the limo and left.
Yeah. Right.
and then there's another one. There's another one that says like that in college he used to say, "Just give me the ball, and the next thing that's gonna happen is you're gonna hear the band playing."
No, seriously, man. Deion was a speedster, man. He was fast and he had long strides. And as a defensive player, he's not a Ronnie Lott. He didn't hit you. He just took the ball away from you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He just took the ball away from you and ran with it. He was so fast. He was so elusive, man.
King Deion. All right, man. we're gonna get up out of here, man. Thanks a lot for tapping in. The first appearance at 23. We were supposed to, have a guest lined up. We got the legendary Gianni Russo. Go YouTube his ass. We got an interview coming with him.
All right.
He's gonna be, bro. He got kidnapped. No, he killed one of Pablo Escobar's hitman. He banged Marilyn Monroe, Dionne Warwick. He fucking delivered the message to JFK assassination. Fucking, he fucking he's seen Harvey Oswald before he killed JFK.
Are you supposed to be saying all this shit?
He's saying it.
Oh, okay.
It's already documented. He's already said it.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, this man's lived 100 lives, so he'll be on, man. So stay tuned for that, bro. We got some hitters. We got Tommy Chong coming on too. So.
Oh damn! Can't wait for that one.
Yeah.
Cool. All right,
Lonzo.
All right, Ray.
Peace out, brother, man.
Man. Dakota.
Yup. New year, 2023.
23. You're the GOAT.
You're the GOAT. Okay. You're the GOAT.
Yeah.
All right, fellas. All right, man. Have a good night.
All right, good night, fellas.
Good night, Lonzo.
All right.
Lonzo tapping in from the Dub Town. All right. Man, good show.
It's always a good show.
Yes, sir. 11 o'clock here. I'm going to get off. We'll definitely be back next Thursday night with something.
Mm-hmm.
I'll set up Gianni on the back end, and we got Tommy, and then some more clips posted, brother.
Let's do it.
All right.
I'm shutting out. All right. I'll holler at you. Peace out, everyone. Brother Ray G of Talk Teach Truth. Yes, Harris is drinking again. It's a Pubcast, baby.
Oh, shit. There we go. Brother Ray G in the building. Thank you to everybody for tapping in. We'll be back. We got an episode with the Hollywood Godfather, Gianni Russo. We out this bitch. I'm going to go get some rest. My week starts tomorrow. Peace and love. Harry's drinking again. Pubcast. Cheers.